Bringing you the news, and this is Comcast Newsmakers.
They do several different kinds of exhibitions every year, but a lot of things are riding on this one. Hello again, and thanks for joining us. I'm Carla Showell-Lee, and you're watching Comcast Newsmakers. In the studio with me this hour is Mike Anderson. He's the Public Relations Director of the Reading Public Museum, and today we're talking about their exhibit called Born to be Wild. Thanks for joining us today, Mike.
Thank you.
Nice to see you.
Me.
Seems like everything is riding on this one, right?
It is, including this jacket.
I'm kind of jealous you didn't bring me in my leather jacket. That looks really hot on you.
Well, thanks. And we have the T-shirts. This is all about this exhibit. Yeah. Like you said, it's called Born to be Wild.
Yeah.
Full title, technically, is Born to be Wild, Adventures in the Art of Motorcycle Design.
Like that.
Yeah.
And you know, the Reading Museum always comes up with different creative kinds of exhibitions. Yeah, don't you think?
Well, we try to bring in things that might interest all people and,
right.
and gain some new audiences. And this is a good combination of art and science and fun.
And how so? Explain.
Well, we have an exhibition of over around 50 cycles, motorcycles, everything from the classic historical models up to the most contemporary custom designs by world-famous designers in this field, and everything in between. And they're on exhibit, so you can really get up close and look around and see not only the engineering marvels about it, but the sheer beauty. Some of the painting, the airbrush painting, is fantastic.
Oh, I can imagine.
And it's just it kind of appeals to the spirit of freedom in all of us and the wildness. You know?
I'm excited to take a look at some of them. I know they're going to pull them up, but explain to us what we're looking at. Well,
we're looking at a whole variety of cycles. This particular one's called the Captain America bike. It's sort of the signature bike we've been using in our promotions, and it's actually owned by a local collector. And it's one of the publicity models used that Peter Fonda rode in the movie Easy Rider back in the late 60s. And this particular bike was owned by Dennis Hopper. It's right in the atrium when you come in, and it kind of really exemplifies the whole spirit. And this is another bike. This is another copy of a bike that was used in the movie. This is the one in the movie. It's ridden by Dennis Hopper, called the Billy Bike. And it's also a chopper, but it's a lower slung chopper because apparently Dennis couldn't ride as well as Peter could, so they made it for him.
Look at that seat.
Oh, this is great. This is called the Indian Chief. Indian is the brand, the manufacturer, and the Chief is the model from 1948. It was actually a bike that was used in a late 90s, mid to late 90s exhibition at the Guggenheim in New York called The Art of the Motorcycle, and it kind of gave us the idea that maybe we can do something like this too. And I was going to say, especially with our local connection, this is an early bike from 1905 made by a company called Reading Standard, right in Reading and Berks County. And it's one of the earliest cycles ever made, and it's actually a kit. It's a bicycle and a motor and some things that you do to alter it. But it
looks like you have to work on that one. Is that
well,
true?
Yeah. But it's one of the few that are still hanging around.
Ooh, I like this.
This is called Too Bad 2 by a very prominent California designer, Arlen Ness. It actually has 2 engines in it, and I don't know how they ride it, but apparently they can. Yeah. We have them on exhibit. They're still where
that would match your T-shirt there. That one, I think I like it. What do you like best about the exhibition?
Well, a variety of the types of cycles. Yeah. I think the fun that it's generating. You see all kind of families coming in and viewing this, but I think the thing I like the best of why it's in a museum is the fact that there is that history to it, and we have a lot of historical bikes from the first part of the last century in pristine shape, and the fact that there is a strong Reading connection makes it especially nice to have it at the Reading Public Museum.
And motorcycle enthusiasts are not the only types of people that come out to this, right?
No, I mean that's a big part of it, and we have a lot of support from that, but I think it's just, like I said, it appeals to the freedom, and it's a chance, freedom in all of us. We want to get that spirit of open road and power and color and just pure design beauty. And I think it's something to look forward to. It's something different.
Yes, it really is. I like it.
I'm learning a lot.
And it's running until January 4th.
Until January 4th, 2009.
Okay. All right. Always nice to see you, Mike.
Likewise. All
right. This hour's newsmaker, Mike Anderson. He's the Public Relations Director of the Reading Public Museum. I'm Carla Showell-Lee. Thanks for watching.